there, Aries. How you doing? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for Friday, September 12th through Sunday, September 14th. This particular reading here is going to be for my Aries. That's that. That's what we're doing. Okay, so let's see. Aries. Okay, Aries. When you sit still someplace and your mind, you're a million miles away, what are you thinking about? What is it that you're trying to work out in your brain? What is it you're trying to find a solution to? What is the issue right now for you? What do we got going on? For Aries, we get the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles tells me that your brain can be going 1,000 miles an hour, but you're not getting any kind of forward motion into it, you know. This is when you feel stagnant, or you can't get traction on things that you're trying to start or get going. It just feels like you hit one dead end or brick wall after another. You just can't seem to quite get everything moving, right? That's how this feels. Feels like the world's stacked against you sometimes. Just can't get things going the way you want them to. Or if you do, it's not going fast enough, or you're not getting to where you need to be. Okay, we'll take that one. Okay, so what is the obstacle right now? And the obstacle is the Four of Swords. So there's definitely a need for you to slow down and try to heal something. Not really one of your better suits as far as something to do. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we get. What is it that you need to focus on? A higher level of commitment. I didn't expect that card. Okay, Aries, so what is this higher level of commitment you need to focus on? I don't know. So you're not getting traction or movement you want on a situation. You need to heal from something, and you need to focus on a higher level of commitment that you have towards something. Or maybe you're trying to achieve a higher level of commitment towards something. I'm not sure. What is it you need to leave behind? The Emperor. Now, this is your card in general, Aries, so it does mean that you need to leave that behind. So this would tell me that you're being very, very stubborn, very bullheaded, very my way or the highway. And it's obviously to your detriment right now. Especially if it's somebody probably that you have a higher level of commitment with. That's never really the way to deal with a relationship, you know? Okay. All right, so you are being very rigid in your thinking. Your way is the only way to do it. That's what they're saying you need to leave behind. Okay, what is your strength here? The Nine of Cups. You're still focused on your wish fulfillment. But it feels like you're self-sabotaging your wish fulfillment with this my way or the highway attitude. This higher level of commitment does not have to be to a person. It could be to an ideal or a career or whatever. I mean, it could be to a lot of different things. It's just something you're completely committed to, right? Okay. What do we have in the near future? The Six of Wands. So here in the near future, it looks as though you're getting some sort of a sense of recognition for whatever's going on. It does feel like positive recognition, so that's a plus. Okay, what do we have for the advice? Two of Cups. This is a relationship. This is a relationship that you are sabotaging somehow because you are refusing to compromise. That's what I see in these cards. Is that what you're doing, Aries? There has to be a level of compromise within a relationship. All right, let me see. What is the atmosphere? Ten of Pentacles. This is you trying to achieve a legacy, a success, you know, abundance. You're trying to build with somebody to what you want. That's the wish fulfillment. But you're determined to do it your way or your rules or something, and you have to compromise. Okay, what is it you're afraid of? The Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. That's a silly fear. No, it's not a silly fear. It's a very valid fear. You're afraid to be vulnerable in that way, it looks like. All right, what do we have for the outcome? Wow, you're being left out in the cold or feeling like you no longer fit into a situation. What this is telling you, this is like a cautionary deal. What it's telling you is if you don't back off on this my way or the highway attitude in this higher level of commitment situation you're in, you are going to sabotage yourself and end up out in the cold. That's exactly what this is telling you. This is not saying that's where you're going to end up necessarily. On the current trajectory, this is where you're going to end up unless you can pull this together. You have got to learn how to compromise, Aries. There has to be a level of compromise here. It cannot always be your way. And if you don't figure that out, then you will end up left out in the cold, is what it's saying. And I don't want to see that happen to you, nor do I think you want to see that happen to you. So I believe that's why this reading is here. Spirit is trying to tell you that you're getting out of hand when it comes to this part, okay? That's what I see in these cards. Okay, what do we have for Friday? Justice and the Knight of Swords. So you're looking for a sense of clarity on Friday, it looks like. And the scales are trying to balance out. So there we go. Saturday, I have the Seven of Swords and the Moon card. I don't know that you realize how severely you are sabotaging this situation. But with the Moon card, there's things you're not seeing clearly. And with the Seven of Swords, this has to do with, in my opinion, in this, where it's at right now, it has to do with you being inauthentic. And Sunday, you've got the Queen of Pentacles and the World. The Queen of Pentacles is home, and the World is the end of a cycle. So the cycle that's ending, you get to pick what cycle ends. And the cycle that needs to end is the one where you're not compromising. But if you choose to not compromise, then the cycle that'll end could be this whole entire dynamic. Somebody is growing very tired of constantly being at battle with you over the fact you don't want to collaborate. How's that? Collaborating takes two people with two opinions, and you try to find a middle ground. It doesn't look like that's necessarily what you've been doing. So that is what I have for you this week, Aries. I know that's harsh. I didn't mean for it to be quite that harsh, but that is what it says. So, or that's how I read these cards. No matter what they say, go out and make it the best weekend you possibly can. Yeah, just compromise. There you go. If you made it this far in the video, you can, and you feel like it, you can like, share, follow, or leave a comment. I doubt you're feeling any of those right now, huh? Probably mad at me, but that's just the cards I was dealt that time. Okay, Aries, it'll all work out. It's just the weekend, right? But got to think about it. It's food for thought. Think about compromise, okay? All right. Thank you.